Hello, welcome. This is Coach Nehis. If you're here, it's because somebody has sent you this video, right? And this video is very important for you to see. I came up with, so we have a strategy, right, that helps us to make money, you know, um, that helps us to grow our money to wealth, from money to wealth, right? And this is money made from the largest financial markets in the world, right? If you understand what I mean, you understand. If you get it, you get it. But if you don't get it, you can reach out to the person that sent you this video and they will tell you more about that, right? So, but what I want to share with you today is the possibility of you becoming a millionaire in dollars, or perhaps having half a million dollars, in less than 4 years or more. So for some people that I've spoken to, their goal is just to be doing, to be able to grow their money to $100,000. Some are interested in growing their money to $250,000. That's $250,000. Some people are interested in going to half a million dollars, which is $500,000. And some people are interested in going to $1 million. Whatever it is for you, just decide how serious you are about getting that amount in less than 5 years, in 4 to 5 years, some people 3 years, right? So with this, of course, if you want to make money, you need money to make money, right? So let's assume what figure should we assume you're ready to start your financial journey with? Should we assume 250? So for the sake of this illustration, I'm going to be just showing you what's going to happen if you have $250 to start. I'm going to be showing you what's going to happen if you have $500 to start. And I'm also going to show you what's going to happen if you have $1,000 to start. Okay. So let's assume. So this calculator we're going to use to show this illustration is called the daily compound interest, right? It's called the daily compound interest, right? So yeah. So let's put our principal capital. Let's start with the $250. Let's say you have $250 to start today. Okay. And there are days, there's no fixed interest rate per day. The profit we make every day is not really fixed, but the market trades Mondays to Fridays, so that's 5 days a week. And yesterday, that's the day before I'm making this video. I don't know when you'll be watching this. This is sometime, we're in June 2026 currently when I'm making this video. So yesterday, after the relevant deductions that need to be made, we still had a profit of about almost $1.6, 1.6% rather, to make that day and then to compound, right? We're using a compound interest calculator. It means that we're compounding on a daily basis. This is a daily compound interest calculator, so it means we're compounding on a daily basis, right? And there are days, like I was just checking past days, there are days that will do as low as maybe say 0.5%, and then there are days will do 1%. But for the sake of this illustration, I'm going to use the average. The average on a daily basis we do is about 0.7%, right? 0.7% of the capital compounded daily, right? So we're going to use that. And then we're going to be talking about months. We're going to be using months and not years, neither are we using days. Okay. So let me first show you what's going to happen to your $250 in 54 months. 54 months is 4.5 years. So 54 months. Mind you, within this, it said, should you include all days of the week? So, of course, this market is Mondays to Fridays. So, we're not including all days of the week, right? It says, should you exclude US holidays and weekends? Yes. Okay. And then, so once we select this, it means that Saturdays and Sundays are no longer included in this calculation, right? So, let's see what our figure will be. Your $250 in 54 months is going to give you this. It's going to give you $635,000. 635,000. I know you might think that's if you're starting today at the time I'm doing this, this started on the 16th. Today, 16th of June 2026. You can see you've been done with your journey December. Just be ready for Christmas, right? That's December 16, 2030. December 16, 2030. Isn't that amazing? I feel like that's super amazing. But for some people who feel 54 months is too long for them, I'm going to show you a shorter version, right? So let's say you do this for 36 months. What are you going to get? Let's change the month. That's 36 months is 3 years. You have about $46,000, almost $50,000. But let's make it 2.5 years. That's 30 months. In 30 months, your money will be almost $20,000, $19,000. Now, let me even amaze you. Do you know that with this interest rate, right, every single day, if you are not compounding, you will do an average of 10 to 15% every single month. Every single month. So if you want, let's just take this figure to be $20,000 for easier calculation, right? If you are withdrawing, you decide to leave your portfolio, that's your entire investment there, and you are withdrawing your profit every month so that you can use that for whatever purpose. With $20,000, 10 to 15%, that means you'll be able to withdraw $2,000 to $3,000 every single day. If you're in Nigeria, you watching this video, that's currently around 3.3 million to about 4 million every month, right? So about $4 million every month. It's actually more than that. I think that would be about $4.6 million, a millionaire every month, right? 3.3 million naira to 4.3 million, thereabouts every single month. Isn't that amazing? I feel like that's super amazing, right? That's about 4.8 actually, So, but yeah, 4 million plus every month, right? Between 2,000, that's 2.6 to, I don't know, do the math. The dollars is $2,000 to $3,000 every single month. I don't know what the exchange rate will be at the time you're watching this. Okay, this is super amazing. Now let's assume that you are doing this with $500. In 2.5 years, how much are you going to have? You have $39 million, which is 30 months. In 3 years, that's 6 months. What are you going to have? You have $93,000, almost $100,000. In 48 months, how much are you going to have? 48 months, how much are you going to have? You have over $500,000. Can you see? Now let's say you have $1,000 to work with. In 48 months, you don't want to know how much this is gonna be. That's over $1 million. Over $1 million. So it's possible. That's just 4 years. You'll be done by June 16, 2030, right? So let's take this $1,000. Let me show you what happens in 30 months. You have $78,000. Let me show you what happens in 3 years. That's 36 months. You have almost 190,000. That's $187,000. Do you get the point? Do you get the point? You notice that the higher the amount that you have, the shorter the time for you to make some really good money. And so let's just assume this figure is $200,000, and you're doing 10 to 15% every month. It means that you'll be doing about $20,000 to $30,000 every single month with this if you leave your investment. And of course, you have access to withdraw your investment at any point in time that you want it. So if you want to know more about this opportunity and how you can make this kind of money, please get back to the person that shared you this video just to show you a vision, and then they'll show you how to get started, show you the business opportunity and how to get started on it. Okay? See you.